I'm back. So, now, if I asked you to come up with a formula for barium sulfide or sodium sulfide, could you do it? Let's start by looking at the flashcards. Let's see if that helps. Let's start with the sulfide ion. If we turn this over, you'll see that sulfide picks up 2 electrons and gets a charge of 2 minus, S2 minus. It has 2 more electrons than it has protons, so it has a charge of 2 minus. Now, if we look at sodium, on the other hand, do you know what the charge on sodium is? Did you say +1? Awesome, because it loses 1 electron, okay? It has 1 more proton than it has an electron, so it has a plus charge. So what do you think the formula for B would be for sodium sulfide? Sodium sulfide. Do you know? Think about it. Remember, you want to get to 0. Sodium +1, sulfide 2 minus. To figure it out? Okay, let's move on now. So let's look at barium. Barium is in column 2 of the periodic table, and it loses 2 electrons. So it has a charge of 2 plus because it has 2 more protons than it has electrons. So it has a charge of 2 plus. So what would be the formula for barium sulfide? Remember, you want to get to 0. Is that hard to understand? So let's look at using the Ionic Bond Disc Model. We'll make it a little easier to understand. Here's a sodium. It's got a charge of +1. It's got a plus, right? And sulfide has got 2 minuses. So guess what? If we stick them together like that, and they stick together, and we'll bring another sodium in, now it's pretty obvious what the formula is. There's 2 sodium ions, so it's Na2S. Na2S. That's simple. So what about for barium sulfide? What do you think that'll be? Let me take this apart first. Get these apart. Okay, and now I've got sulfide and I've got a barium. Look, the barium's got 2 pluses, and so I'm just going to take and I'll put one of the minuses here. And if I can get this with one hand here, I'm trying. Come on, come. There it is, I got it. Okay, BAS. Simple. Chemistry doesn't have to be hard with the right tools. Remember, you want to get to 0. That's the key for ionic compounds. It has to add up to 0. The number of plus charges have to equal the number of minus charges. It's really that simple. So, all right, glad I can help. Stay tuned for the next one. This will be fun.